It's magic, you know. My sinuses are frig. Let's go. Watching the news. We're checking the news out, not watching the news. What am I, stupid? What am I, an idiot? What am I, a moron? An absolute dingus? Come on, dog. Yeah, I don't know. I got like a sinus infection now or something. I have no clue what's going on with me, man. I've been sick for like 5 days, maybe something like that. And now my sinuses are all. I feel fine, other than my sinuses just being absolutely frigged. And my mucus is not even brown or yellow; it's straight clear. But I can like hack up like a big chunk of clear mucus. Never had that happen before. Don't know what's going on there. Excuse me though. Might be a lot of snorts and sneezes and coughing and all that. Like like I have in the last few days. I apologize for that. But we're back into the news. As we all saw, there was the Zoltar trailer. We're gonna look at that and check that out. What shape is your poop? I don't know. Sometimes it's big. Sometimes it's big like a log. Sometimes it's small and slender. Sometimes it's diarrhea. Kind of depends. If you mean at the moment, I ate a lot of spicy food today, and it's kind of diarrhea-y today. Yesterday it was solid. I don't know. Are you trying to give me a health assessment here? I did eat a lot of spicy food today, though. Hello, Juice World. But anyways, before we get into this, I want to give a shout out to the Beanie Boys. Shout out to the Beanie Boys over on Twitch. I'm a sub soon. I hate I can't resub on mobile. We're gonna have a Juice World is about to be a Beanie Boy again. Oh, it's the Bubby 12K stream. Okay. Anyways. Shout out to the Beanie Boys over on Twitch. If you want to be a Beanie Boy over on Twitch, you can Amazon Prime sub for free. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can sub to me for free, and I do appreciate it. Love all my boys over on Twitch. You know who you are. Throw some bits my way, whatever you want to do. But here are the Beanie Boys on YouTube. We got Zatruch1767 with the classic Steve PFP. Love to see that. Brand new baby boy. Look at that. Brand new baby boy. Only 7 days old. Skeleton Youth. How you doing, Hannah? Baby Ant. Jake Johnson. Not Fatigue. Paul Zappatelli. Changed his name. Was Paul Newhouse, but now it's Paul Zappatelli. Don't know what happened there, but we love Mr. Newhouse. The Subtle, Minato 22, John Polish, Possible to Say, Ryan Stefan, Chisnoof, Crashcroft, Davids, Timbo Slice 083, Noah Linger, Nate Squigger, Red Sin, Fat Mish, Blaine's World, I'm Batman 83, Carter Henson, and JC Denton. You can be a Beanie Boy over on YouTube just for 99 cents a month. 99 cents a month. Support the channel, support me if you want to. If you don't, who cares? I don't care. But I do love my boys. They do get this special extra love. I'm sorry, that's just the way the world works. But let's get into the movie. Yeah, there was this trailer that happened. We'll fire up the music after we look at this trailer. Someone might have to remind me. Mr. Bishi, if you're in here, let me know. But anyways, this happened yesterday, right? This happened yesterday. It was kind of interesting. I watched it. Hello, Sweet Life of Dio Brando. How are you? AG Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. Okay, so this is really funny because he plays through like, I don't know, what was it, like 10 minutes of gameplay or something like that ish, something around that area, and he pretends the whole time he doesn't know what's going on. I was like, dude, you made the fucking game. Don't pretend like you don't know what's going on. Just walk us through what's going on. Feels more genuine. Feels disingenuine when he's like, wait, what's this? You can combine the items? Wait, what is that thing falling from the sky? I don't understand. Just say, look, items fall from the sky and you can ride them up. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Don't pretend like you never played the game. You just told us how you fucking finished it. We can see that you made the game. We know you made the game. You don't have to pretend like you don't know what's going on. There's this new recall mechanic where you can make things go in reverse of what happened before. Like this rock fell from the sky, and you can ride it back up to the sky with the recall mechanic. I watched this with an English dub. I don't know. This one does not have an English dub. It's just subtitles. I don't know why. But here he goes, flying up into the sky with his recall mechanic. And again, excuse my voice, excuse my sinuses. My sinuses are frigged right now. Could be allergies, I don't even know, but they are frigged right now. Got a lot of clear mucus, thick clear mucus, which I've never had in my life. It's not yellow or brownish or anything like that. It's clear. I don't know what's going on there. Anybody knows? If anybody's a doctor, let me know. But anyways, you can go up in the sky. We knew there was going to be the sky portion of Hyrule. I mean, we've been seeing this ever since the very beginning of this game getting showed off. It's literally the same map from screenshots I've seen. People have done a lot of side-by-side comparisons. with areas of the map, and it's the exact same map. Maybe they drop in a couple different NPCs or some landmarks or some monuments or things like that, but it literally is the same exact map except with this sky expansion. And obviously there are going to be tweaks to the ground too. We haven't seen the entire map, so there are going to be some, I'm sure, some significant changes here and there. The game's likely done at this point. Yeah, no. He said it's done. He said in the beginning of the video it's done. It comes out in May, two months from now. So he said it's done, and we just have to wait. That's it. That's all we just have to wait. It's done. They're not gonna finish a game and then release it like a week later. They have to obviously get the copies created, marketing, all kinds. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. It's not just a straight, okay, the game's done, release it. Obviously, but you know that. I mean, everybody knows that. You're adults. But yeah, this is the majority of what's new in the game is in the sky. There's all these little sky areas, and they have special they're like unique enemies and vegetation and things like that. Apparently these yellow trees and stuff aren't on the ground, they're only in the sky, is what he was saying we'll see what he says right here. There's a branch on the ground. You find something, you should pick it up. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. Like we didn't play the first game. When you find a branch, you should pick it up. How about not? You know how many branches I'm gonna ignore when I play that fucking game? It's a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. And then look how easily the branch broke. Which I hated to see. I didn't know if this was confirmed or not, if we were getting the mechanic where your weapons break, the durability mechanic of the weapons. I don't like that. Literally so many weapons in the game will break after just a few swings. And you're just like, cool, sick. How is that I mean, obviously it's a video game. It's not supposed to be realistic and everything. But like a fucking sword, you can pick up a sword and it will break after you kill like one enemy. And you're just like, what sword was this? What is this, something I got at a mall kiosk? You know, they have those little fucking mall kiosks where they sell fucking what are they? I need to make a black background for the chat because it like looks hellish. This is the background I have right now on it. Where is it? That background. It's not very good background. Can't really. It helps a little bit, but not very good. It covers up a little bit. It's a little better than the background with the text, so we'll just leave it on there for right now. Upload image when not showing. Apply alpha. But anyways, we'll just do that for now. You can see the chat a little better like that. It's not good, but I need to get a flat black background. Hopefully the game has more bosses. A lot of people were disappointed that Nintendo hasn't announced a new traditional Zelda in many years. People want a traditional Zelda, which I want a traditional Zelda as well. I would like to have the top down or isometric, whatever you want to call that view Zelda. I would love to have AliExpress sword. That's where he's getting his fucking swords from, picking them off the ground. They're from AliExpress. But make that Zelda just like the traditional Zelda. Give us one of those every couple of years, wherever. They're a lot easier to make than this. This took fucking 6 years to make. Took forever. It took a long goddamn time. You can tell by Link's hair, look how long it is now. It's fucking majestic. I guess I could do this actually. I don't know why I didn't just do this. I'll take the chat background off and just do that. But I also prefer traditional Zelda. I don't know if I prefer. I do. I don't know. I think I do prefer traditional Zelda, but I really do like this. But it's a completely different game. This is Zelda only in name, obviously, and obviously the characters in the game are Zelda characters. But the gameplay is not Zelda. If you go by the history of the Zelda franchise, this is not Zelda gameplay at all, obviously. It's not even, it's just it's an open world adventure game, but it's a very good one and it's great. But here's this new thing I wanted to talk about. The fusion of items. He fused a stick to his rock, and this is how people were making, me and a couple other viewers were shit talking you on Cameron's last stream of RE4. Well, that's fine. I appreciate that. It just, I'm in your hearts and I'm in your minds, and that's all that matters to me. If it's negative, then that's fine. That's Link, not Zelda. It's a Zelda game. I know. I just called him Link a second ago, didn't I? Did I not just call him Link? I said, look at Link's hair. All right, Vaxie Studios, you're on thin ice. Trust me, buddy. You're close. You're really close. You don't want to find out what happens, but you're just we'll just say you're close. But yeah, this mechanic, this fusion mechanic is really interesting. This is how people were making vehicles. We saw vehicles like a little while ago, a couple months ago. That people were riding around in this game, and apparently that was from the fusion technique ability that Link has now. And I guess you can make weapons stronger by fusing different things. You can give weapons different mechanics and like attributes. Like right here, he can't hit this bird with his regular arrow, and he throws a fucking moblin eye on it, or a bokoblin eye, or whatever the fuck the eye is. I don't know what the eye is. A goblin eye, I don't know. But he can't hit the bird, right? He's like, oh, I suck, I can't hit the bird, oh no, this sucks. And then he goes, you know what? I'm gonna fuse these things together. He throws the Keese eyeball. Okay, Keese eyeball. I just remember it was an eyeball. The Keese eyeball on there, and it turns into a tracking arrow. It can track straight to the bird, like heat seeking, whatever you want to call it. It just goes straight to the fucking bird because he fused them together. I don't see the button to fuse that, but really interesting. And I guess it gets a +1 power too. It had like a +1 on the screen. That's really interesting. That's super interesting. That mechanic, depending on what you can fuse in the game and how you can fuse things in the game, it's going to be like an absolute ridiculous sandbox experience for people to just play around with in there. People are just going to come up with the wackiest, craziest shit. Like, main story and gameplay aside, people are going to use this fusing mechanic to do ridiculous shit. We're going to see ridiculous clips. Isn't 2D Zelda an open world game? An open world game? No. Well, the first one is. The very first Zelda is an open world game, but, you know, A Link to the Past is not. Link's Awakening is not. Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages are not. Those are linear games where you have to do certain things to progress. The original Zelda is an open world game, but all the other 2D Zeldas with Minish Cap, everything else, they're very linear games where you have to do specific things to progress. No bully backseat. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with. Yeah, but we don't give me no guff. I'm sorry. I apologize. Finally watching your Bubs. I watched it yesterday, and it's like whatever. I didn't really care. I only watched it because I was bored. Hey, Helena. I'm not a hater. You're a hater, punk. You're the hatingest hater ever. Biggest hater alert right there in chat, everybody. After being a dick the other day about it. What? A dungeon crawler then. No, they're not dungeon crawlers either. They have dungeons you explore, but a dungeon crawler is a very specific type of game where the whole mechanic is basically exploring dungeons and usually in like a 3D environment. And they have like a very specific kind of gameplay, but not a dungeon. They're adventure games. They're adventure games that are just not open world adventure games. The only open world game I liked was Xenoblade X, not one for sandbox gameplay. Well, the sandbox of this game is a lot bigger than the last. Like, people did crazy shit in Breath of the Wild. People did crazy shit like learning how to like surf through the air on metal plates using the techniques and stuff in the game, like kinesis or whatever. Tears of the Kingdom is just Breath of the Wild DLC with extra steps. The powers remind me of the powers in 2017. People did amazing things with those powers. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And 2017, people started, slowly figuring out, and then over the years, we got you look at some of the shit people can do in Breath of the Wild now, it's crazy. But this shit is next level. All this shit, people are looking at it and they're going, oh, it's just Breath of the Wild. Which it is basically, right? It's Breath of the Wild with new mechanics, but they have to overhaul the entire world to incorporate these mechanics. You can't just throw these mechanics into Breath of the Wild because the game was not designed with those mechanics in mind. This game was designed with the fusion and the reversal, or wherever the fuck it was, rewind features. This game was created with those specific powers in mind. So you couldn't throw those in Breath of the Wild. You would have to make a new game, and which is why it took so long, because they have to overhaul the entire world. They have to do, the whole fucking physics engines and all these things and everything, and make sure everything's running correctly and all. It's a lot of work, but can we talk about Link's shoes? What shoes is he wearing? Sandals? Those are like some fucking gladiator sandals. Those suck. Can you not? You got to be able to switch Link's shoes. Obviously, you couldn't your last game, so I don't know why. He looks like some Roman gladiator right here with his long hair and everything. Those suck. Those sandals fucking suck. Watch out, Ganon. I got to stick with a rock glue to it. It's not glued. Backseat Studio, it's not glued. Oh, man. Dang it. But I mean, this whole area is like brand new. All the sky has like a ton of depth to it, like a lot to explore. The ground, the lower level of the map, the original overworld has been tweaked. It is disappointing to see that it's like pretty much the exact same landscape wise if you watch side by side shots that people have been comparing. But they, like I said earlier, they have inserted new monuments, new landmarks, new NPCs and things like that. So there is going to be some some big noticeable differences on the ground. But the main driving point is the sky in terms of new areas to explore, obviously. But the really main driving point for it to being a sequel is these new features, this fusion and the rewind and everything. These are gonna make gameplay complete. Look at this little railroad track in the sky, actually, right here. Can you see that? These are gonna make the game play way different than the first game. Like, this is like not an understatement that like this is pretty crazy, I think. I mean, like, people made fucking boats. Look, there's a boat. You can already make a boat. Think about the shit people are gonna make. He's putting a fucking engine on this boat, alright? He made a boat. He's flying through the air. Look at this. He's making a flying contraption. There's so much cool shit you can do here. Where was the car? Did I pass the car? Did I pass the car? I saw the car in here. Maybe I didn't. Okay, there it is. It's just interesting. Like, all the stuff you can do, it makes the gameplay way different. Makes it way different. I mean, this right here, the shit people are going to do is going to be fucking crazy. All right? This is the main thing that's driving this is like okay, this is a new experience. Is this ability, like this fusion and all this bullshit, making Ultra Hand is what it is. Ultra Hand is where you put the shit together. This shit is really interesting, I think. And I think it's going to be crazy to see the shit that people do with it. I think that we're going to see some hilarious and outrageous shit people make with it. Like, I'm going to be sitting there like, Jesus Christ. I thought the presentation was stupid, though. I will say that. The Immortal John Hancock here, and I just love playing Atari 5200 with my son, Justice. My son, who in no way is being paid to appear in this video with me. Don't you just love playing Atari 5200, Justice? Because we're just a couple of Atari nuts. Yay, Sandal. That's not Link at all. Oh, come on! Those sandals have to be in vogue. Honestly, they could show... nothing they could show could change my thoughts on a game costing $70, not even including DLC. Breath of the Wild... or Tears of the Kingdom should not cost $70. That's 100% my opinion. The presentation was dog shit, I think. But... seeing that these mechanics exist, I understand without this Aonuma telling me, like, look at all the stuff you could do. Imagine what people do. Just seeing the mechanics, I'm like, okay, we're going to get some insane fucking YouTube videos. We're going to get some crazy fucking YouTube videos out of this game of people doing just absolutely insane shit. It's going to be like, how did they think to do that? That's what's going to happen. It's going to be awesome. Nuts and bolts. Boating kind of looks like Valheim. I think you might be overestimating Fusion. I don't think so. Watch Sweet Life of Dio Brando. Watch. You'll see. You'll see. You don't like the Sakurai style presentation? I don't like this. The whole time he was pretending like he's never played the game. He was like surprised at everything. Like oh, what's that? What's this? Just walk us through the gameplay. Don't pretend. You made the game. We all know you made the game. Why are you pretending like this is your first time seeing it? Diablo 4 is $70 with the day one paid pass and store. I play that when I can just play Diablo 2 Resurrected. Okay, so Tears of the Kingdom being $70. It has been ingrained in our head that brand new Switch games are $60 for the last, 6 years, right? 6 years now. Yeah, over 6 years. For the last over 6 years, every single Nintendo Switch game that Nintendo makes is $60 or less. You know, you get a Captain Toad or a Metroid Prime remaster or something like that, where it's like $40. But every big AAA Nintendo title is $60, right? It's $60 fucking dollars. And then you're going to be like, well, guess what? This one's $70. But it's really cool. The only reason why we're charging you $70 is because we know you'll pay it. Because we know you'll pay it. Because you buy these PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X games that are $70, like Madden and things like that. They're like, oh, well, we're going to charge $70 because it's on the new console, $70. Nintendo Switch games are $60. I don't care if it's worth $70. Like, the game is obviously worth $70. People are going to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours worth of enjoyment out of it. You know, like Resident Evil 4 Remake, $60, and you're going to get a couple dozen hours out of that, you know? at best. At best, maybe you'll get a few dozen hours. You do a few playthroughs of the game, but you're not getting hundreds and hundreds of hours out of the game unless you're an absolute Resident Evil nut, and you for some reason just want to do. I don't know what you want to do, but how you would get hundreds of hours out of that, I have no idea. But $60. That game $60. Tears of the Kingdom $60. Which one's the better value? Tears of the Kingdom, obviously, you get hundreds of hours of gameplay easily. The first Breath of the Wild, I got like 150 hours. My brother has like 700 hours, and I just beat the game. I didn't do much else besides that. I just had fun exploring and beat the game. Explored as I played through it. Pineapple Pin Guy. The vehicle's limited to certain areas and scripted in how to build them. I don't think so. I think you're fucking... No, I'm just kidding. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I would pay $70 for Tears of the Kingdom on Switch 2. See, that's the thing. They need to wait till the next Nintendo console comes out, whatever it is, the Switch successor, whatever the fuck it's going to be. I hope it's a Switch successor where we have backwards compatibility with Switch cartridges. That would be great. Yeah, I'd love to see that, actually. But whatever the fucking case they do, that's when you can start charging $70. When it's the next generation. That's what Xbox and PlayStation did. They said, this is the new generation. Production costs are higher, etc., etc., so we're charging $70. They made all the excuses. Whatever the case is, they had excuses for it. Nintendo has zero excuse for why this game is $70 other than it's really good. It's like, well, what the fuck? You made Breath of the Wild with, like, the same fucking team, right? Like, what? Like, yeah, but, like, this one's really good. The last one was good, but this one's we swear to God, it's really good. The game was originally supposed to be $60 anyways. When pre-orders went up for it, it was $60 everywhere. What happened when people pre-ordered it for $60? Did they get an email, like, when the official price came out, said it was $70? Like, hey, we know you bought this. We told you bought it, but guess what? You owe us $10 more. I'm sorry. No, you owe us $10 more, though, because you're not getting the game for $60. Either you pay us that or we're refunding you. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Pay for Spidey-Man, Miles Morales for PS5 for 40 on eBay. Came with Spidey remastered code when it was newish. Most people need to shop around. Yeah, absolutely, shop around. And Tears of the Kingdom, you will be able to buy used. Obviously, maybe not day one, but after a week or so, there are going to be numerous used copies online. You will be able to buy the game for probably $60 then. And I believe that you can buy that if you want to buy the game digitally, which I don't recommend. But if you want to, I believe you can use one of the Nintendo Game Pass cart thingies you can buy or whatever. I think they're like $50, something like that. And it says it works for Tears of the Kingdom. So that's a huge discount, something like that. Might be some kind of weird thing going on there. I think that's what happened, but I could be wrong. I'd rather spend $70 on food. I spent $70 on food not that long ago. Where did I spend $70 on food? I was like, fuck, where was that? I bought me and my brother's food, and it was like $70. What are your feelings on the game? I think it looks sick. Arlbeano's, I don't care. I was out doing stuff yesterday, so I didn't get to do it. I just talk. Let go at my own speed. I think the game looks really cool, and I think it's gonna be a lot cooler than people think, especially watching this because this doesn't really show us anything. It's just Al and Numa dicking around for like 10 minutes and not really showing us the full extent of what can be done, or not even close to the full extent of what can be done. So, watch out, bro. You talk shit about Nintendo, they're just gonna come for you. Let them come. Let them come! I'm strapped up over here. Just kidding. I'm not. So, Nintendo Ninjas, if you do come, I will be an easy target. Oops. The voucher. Yeah, voucher is best deal. Yeah, you can get it with the Nintendo voucher, which is cheaper, so, And games back in the 90s were $60. Anyways, like Mario 64 and shit like that, it's like $60. If you look at what the value of $60 is in the 90s compared to $60 now, pretty ridiculous. So $70 in the next generation of consoles, I am fine with. Honestly, I'm fine with. I know you hate to see that. You hate to see that price increase, regardless of if it's justified or not, because we're the consumers and we want to get everything at the best deal possible. But it makes sense from a business standpoint for them to do that. But Nintendo can't do it yet because we've already been for the last 6 years conditioned to know for a fact that brand new Nintendo games are $60. We know that's the case. We knew Tears of the Kingdom was going to be $60. And Nintendo came over and slapped us right in the fucking face and said, "Psych, bitch! $10 more, stupid! And you're going to pay it, too! And guess what? We're going to do record fucking sales! You idiots!" And they're right, and it's going to happen. Almost got a Steam Deck for $360 during spring sale. Really? Who's selling that? You made it sound like you didn't care for the other day. I was highly offended. No, I don't care for this trailer. It sucks. I knew they were like, oh, we're doing a new gameplay trailer, and I was like, it's gonna suck. It's just gonna be someone playing the game for like a few minutes, and then they're gonna go, that's it. You've seen the game for the 50th time. Now it's coming out later. Thank you, John Polish. Possible to say. I appreciate you. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. My copy of Earthbound at launch was $79.99. God damn, you got it at launch? Holy shit, that's sick. Yeah. Some old games were like $100. I know Shaq Fu when it came out was like $80 or something like that, or $90. Shaq Fu was $90 in the early 90s. What is that, like fucking, like almost $200 now? At least like $150. I don't know. I don't know what the inflation situation is there. Digital games should not even cost more than 30 TBH. Dude, I don't understand why companies want people to buy digital games because they make a higher profit. They don't have to deal with production costs. They don't have to deal with the middlemen like Best Buy, GameStop, who have to take their cut and blah 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 blah, etc. If you want to sell more games, make digital at least like 5% cheaper or something. Then that would drive a ton more people to digital. But I guess they have to keep the prices even for competition's sake, for like, so Best Buy doesn't lose sales and things like that. I don't know the intricacies of it, but I don't know. It's stupid that the digital games are the same price as physical when it's not even close to the same thing. The Legend of Zelda, Just Dick Around. That's what it was. That's what this fucking trailer was. The Just Dick Around trailer. And I knew that's what it was going to be. Everyone's like, are you going to watch the trailer? And I was like, who gives a fuck? It's gameplay for the game. I've seen enough gameplay. And it was interesting to see the new mechanics, but the trailer sucked. Worried about the overworld Beneath the Clouds being too much the same as before? The crafting looks legit dope, though. It does. It does look legit dope. Digital games. I'd always get Nintendo games for my rich friends, so I never realized they were that expensive. Oh, they just give them to you? My friend bought the $100 version of MLB The Show. I should start some music up, actually. Excuse me. We'll do that. We'll do that right now. For the $100 version of the MLB The Show 23 to play it a few days early. That sucks. Just imagine paying $80 for Shaq Fu Diarrhea. I know. Can you imagine? That's so fucked. VV not keeping physical games in stock anymore. Really? Best Buy's not keeping physical games in stock anymore? Are you serious? Steam games can be cheap as fuck. I got Half-Life 2, Left 4 Dead 2, and a bunch of sales for like $30. If any game is worth 70, it's Tears of the Kingdom. No, it's 100% worth 70. It's worth $70, but it shouldn't be $70 because, like I said, for the last 6 years, every single Nintendo game without fail was $60 or less. But if it's a AAA premium Nintendo title, it's $60. And the pre-orders for this game before the official price was announced were $60. Everybody knew for a fact it would be $60. And Nintendo said, just kidding, it's 70 for some reason. It's really weird. Remember seeing Apocalypse 64 for $80 as well when it came out? I was gonna shove the Zoltar's amiibo up his ass. Yeah, the presentation was booty cheeks. It was nothing. I think the fusion mechanic is going to be insane. That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be fucking nuts. People are gonna do some crazy ass shit. You can go to Best Buy and buy Air. It's not enough for RGT. That dude is shameless making videos. What did he do? What? Has really gone up for this game. My only hope is the story is more involved. I mean, Zelda stories are really never that involved anyways. It's always about the gameplay. So I wouldn't get my hopes up in that regard. But Breath of the Wild did have, a lot more involved story than most Zelda games. So maybe they're gonna up the ante in that regard. Who knows? eBay has them up for 800 plus Canadian right now. What? Switch OLED is 800 plus Canadian on eBay right now? Why? Is worth to me, but oh god, the chat's moving too fast. Sorry. This is on a bigger cart. Ah, it is on a bigger cart. Yeah, I forgot about that. It is on a bigger cart, but still, it's Nintendo's proprietary cart. It costs more for everyone else to buy that, and obviously it costs more for Nintendo to produce. But I think the price that it costs Nintendo to put a game on there is probably negligible. I think they would still be in huge profit margins selling the game at $60. But it is on a bigger cart, so that is something to definitely note, which is technically more expensive. But for Nintendo, I don't know how much. I know that Rockstar was really upset about the price of the bigger cart, so I don't know what it cost Nintendo, but Rockstar didn't like that. really have a choice but to only go digital. Yeah, there's certain consoles really you can only go digital. But the good thing about having a console like that is you can just pirate the games for free. Haha, I got him. You can probably pirate this game for free day one on Steam Deck. So there you go. I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying do it, but you could. They're just trying to normalize the fan base. Yo, next generation of Switch, all the games are going to be 70, 100%. Whatever the Nintendo console is. Next generation Nintendo console, all the games are going to be $70. It has no resale value and costs way too much. Yeah. Same. I don't know. People buying digital is so stupid. I bought digital, though, recently. I bought Resident Evil 4 digital just because everybody in chat wanted me to play it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. Whatever. I got it a little cheaper because I bought it on CD Keys. CDkeys.com or something like that. So it's cheaper. A little cheaper there. But that was this. I don't know what the fusibility in the thing gives all the random monster drops new worth. If they all do something, can't wait to play. That is true, actually, as well. I didn't even think about that. Because in my inventory in Breath of the Wild, I had so much random bullshit that I just didn't care about. And this does give all the random drops a lot new meaning. Like Keese Eyes. I didn't really give a fuck about Keese Eyes. But now if you can put them on your arrows, they can like fucking heat seek. That's really interesting, actually. I didn't even think about that. There's a lot of stuff to think about here. A lot of stuff. $7 more for the bigger cart. But for Nintendo, is it $7 more? Nintendo owns it. I don't know, but I really hope Metro Prime 4 releases on the next console because TBH kind of disappointing. This isn't. This isn't? What? I'm so fucking confused. You can play 3DS on Steam Deck. Can you? How does that work? It has like the two screens on there, and you can touch the screen, I guess. How expensive are SD cards? Not real expensive. Yeah, but this is like proprietary, not an SD card. It's like a weird thing. Witcher 3 was on 32 gig card for $60. John Paul's possible coming in with some heavy fucking hitting information there. So the Kingdom was like 18 gig. So Witcher 3 was on a 32 gig card for $60, and Tears of the Kingdom was on an 18. It's like 18 gigs. Well, I think it goes 1632, so it still has to be on a 32. But you know, just shove it up there. Yes. Goaded for stream keys. Cheap digital download. All key shop. Really? Is it goated? The place I use is this. Where is it? I have it on my thingy here. Xbox Game Pass cheap is what I have it on my thing as. You can get Xbox Game Pass for like 3-month Game Pass for $30. I don't know how much it usually costs. I have no idea. 6-month Xbox Game Pass. Xbox One Game Pass. Xbox One PC. How much does this usually cost? I don't even know. Can you buy just 2 of those and it's cheaper? I don't even know. I don't know how much this is usually supposed to cost, but there's that. That's where I buy that shit. But anyways, let's check out some more news aside from Zoltar, huh? What do you guys say? Next gen of Pokemon will be $7 yet look worse. Yeah, we're probably just gonna keep looking worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And worse and worse and worse. Citra 3DS is great. What is that? An emulator? The old game. Nintendo is really living up to his name. We love to see it, though. We love to see it. With the Pyra PFP as well. We love to see it. We do. We really love to see it. Octopath Traveler 2 debuts at number 10. PS5 number 1 console in February. We already heard that news. PS5 is... Oh, no. We do the weekly. We do weekly consoles. So PS5 is definitely overtaking the Switch in terms of sales, obviously, as we can see. Every single week for like the past, I don't know how many weeks, the PS5 has outsold the Switch. So the Switch is on its way out. I'm sorry. Sorry, my voice sounds weird again. I gotta keep apologizing. My voice sounds weird. I can hear it. I got a sinus situation going on. It's all crazy. Emulated 2 screens, you can change the layout and it runs decent. Some games run like booty cheeks, like Zelda 3DS. Works fine, but a game like Sonic Transform runs like 20 frames per second and it's a mixed bag. Oh. I was gonna get a 3DS and mod it. Well, if I find one out at Goodwill, I'm not gonna buy a full price 3DS. Not mod it, hack it. I was gonna hack it. Why'd I say mod it? Hack it. I'm gonna hack it and put all my games that I want on there, since it's just done now, right? Since the eShop is just done, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Grand Theft Auto Animal Crossing is gonna be $100. Grand Theft Auto Animal Crossing? What? 3DS on deck is good. Can't replicate the DS experience. Anyways, Pokemon the Arceus Chronicles now for purchase on iTunes and Amazon. There's a fucking the Arceus Chronicle. What is this? What the fuck is this? The animated special inspired by... It's a fucking animated special. Why Why is it you pay for it on iTunes or something? They don't have it on a streaming service? Okay. Black Dahlia comes to Skullgirls 2 Encore this week. Great. Rare co-founder shows off beta copy of 12 Tales. Have you guys seen this? This is really cool. I retweeted this on Twitter actually. This is a beta copy of Conker's 12 Tales, which is the original Conker's Bad Fur Day game. It wasn't Conker's Bad Fur Day, it was Conker's 12 Tales, and it was a children's platformer, similar to Banjo-Kazooie, but they were already making Banjo-Kazooie, so they said, well, why are we making 2 platformers? Let's just make this into something else, and then boom, we got Conker's Bad Fur Day. But everybody wants to see what Conker's 12 Tales was all about. I don't think the game was finished. I don't know, though. I have no idea. I don't really keep up with stuff like that. But this is a beta version right here. He's got the big-ass, long-ass cartridge. That boy big as hell, bro. Look how big that is. Got a little Property of Rare sticker, it looks like. I don't know who this wizard is, but he's a dick. We got a little hidden gold knight on here, too. Just for some little flair there. It's just sitting at the Rare office, just like... We just had this in the back somewhere. Or maybe this is not at the Rare office. Maybe this is this guy's personal collection. Got a Sony Trinitron, which people love for retro gaming. I'm not sure exactly why, but they do love them. They're like really good pixel-wise. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. But anyways, that's pretty interesting. The beta of Conker's 12 Tales. He should dump that. He should dump that. Everybody would love to see that. Dump it! Dump it, you punk! Maybe he legally can't. Former Rare Studios EO showed the intro and the working cartridge of Traveler Tales Conker 64. It's the Holy Grail! It deserves to be at a museum. Hello, Astro Sauce. Whatever happened to the guy who was the editor of Switch Force? I haven't seen him in a minute. The editor of Switch Force? Well, who was the editor of Switch Force? You talking about Gabe? Because Gabe died. The chubby Mexican guy? We do need Earthbound 64 so bad. Have you seen... Hey, Emerson SSB! Have you seen Hard for Games? I've been watching them ever since they had like 5,000 subscribers. They were showing off someone who's making a Earthbound 64 based off of like all the information we have available. They're making the game from the ground up, apparently, or something along those lines. Wait, you didn't know Gabe died? But anyways, that's really interesting. If you guys are interested in Earthbound 64, go check out Hard for Games, because they show off cool stuff about Earthbound 64 all the time, like random beta footage and stuff like that. Yeah, he'll never get to play Tears of the Kingdom. Gabe. I'm also having sinus issues. It sucks. I've been hacking up just bullshit for days. I got so much guff in my throat and my nose, you can hear it. I'm just like loaded with guff. Nintendo re-enables ability to redeem Wii U and 3DS download codes for 1 more week. They said 1 more week, 1 more week, and I don't know why. Nintendo has re-enabled the ability to redeem download codes. Discontinuation Q&A. As the feature to redeem download codes was disabled earlier than scheduled, we extended the ability to redeem download codes until approximately 9:30 p.m. On April 3rd. So we have a few more days. We have a few more days, guys. It's not dead yet. It's not fucking dead yet. We all celebrated its death the other day, or mourned its death the other day. I don't know. Maybe some people celebrated. But Nintendo said, "Fuck that. We're not finished yet. Here's 1 more week." So you got 4 more days to get your download codes in there. You can't buy any new eShop points or download codes. I don't believe you have to already have ones that you've already bought. So I don't know who the fuck's using that. But God bless. Sega won't be attending E3 2020. Everybody's been backing out of E3 2023. Really not looking for E3 2023. A lot of companies, including Microsoft and Nintendo, have already confirmed they will not be there. Even third-party companies such as Ubisoft have decided to not participate either. There are now reports that E3 2023 may be canceled as soon as this week. The list of companies not attending has grown some more. IGN has received a comment from a representative of Sega. They said that after careful consideration, we have decided not to participate in E3 2023 as an exhibitor. We look forward to sharing more information on announced and unannounced projects in the future. I like how Nintendo was like, we are committed to being partners with the E3, but we will not be there. That was hilarious. Sonic and his excellent tunes will be appearing in Samba de Amigo Party Central. I don't like rhythm games, so E3 is expected to be canceled this week, baby. Often tough to separate the facts from the conjecture on E3, but unsurprising, I'm really not hearing good things. Would not be surprised at all if it's called off this week, but I hope it isn't. I feel sorry for those behind it who did everything asked of them. Who cares, right? Like, E3 is dead. If no companies are going to be there, then why do the event? Doesn't make any sense. It's like, guys, here, look at all the new games we have to show off. Nothing. We're just gonna be full of random indie games. Like, anybody wants to watch E3 to watch random, like, the 50,000 Metroidvanias and 40,000 goddamn farming sim games. No. No one wants that. The eShop fiasco is just dumb. Everyone be giving money to Nintendo because they all thought all these 3DS games will be deleted forever, but they're all backed up for free on HShop. Ooh, HShop, got him. eShop and WeShop are shows, yeah. There's a lot of there's a lot better examples of why digital is absolute dog shit. I know Amazon delisted some seasons of some TV shows a while back, and even if you bought those seasons digitally, they were deleted from your library. You couldn't access them, even though you had a receipt of you buying the seasons. I can't remember what TV show it was, but people had bought the seasons on Amazon and they couldn't watch them anymore because Amazon delisted them. But it's like they bought them. There's been a lot of cases of that, and I know there was that multiverse, that fighting game is getting shut down, and some people paid $100 for that, for like the super mega edition with all the characters and shit. Some people paid like $100, and it's just getting shut down, and no one can play it anymore. So it's like, if we had a digital, a physical cartridge of that, we could still play it, but it's just you can't play it. It's stupid. It's really dumb. Nintendo killed E3. Yeah, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony not being there. Everyone else is like, well, then why the fuck are we gonna be there? Sega and Ubisoft and everybody's like, well, if they're not gonna be there, who gives a shit? And I don't blame them. It just takes a lot of the luster away from the show. It just looks stupid and pointless. Like, the big three aren't gonna be there. Why should anybody else try? It's stupid. Yeah, the Nintendo Direct absolutely did kill the E3. That's for sure. You and Cameron should go to E3 just to brag to people. Just don't mention what year. Oh shit, E3 hasn't been a thing for years. Yeah, last time E3 was relevant was like what, 2018, something like that. Look at all these homeless people in the Staples Center. E3 2023. I learned how to jailbreak a 3DS after breaking a Japanese 3DS by accident, then unbreaking it and hacking my other 3. You gotta teach me, not fatigue. You gotta teach me. Indian games with T-Hawk. What? Jesus Christ. Babylon's Fall shut down after a year. There are tons of digital-only games that once they're just gone, like the developers don't want to support it anymore, they're just gone. That's it. Even if you bought the fucking game, if you paid them $60 for the fucking game, they just shut the servers down, online only, it's fucked. That's why physical's way better, but, you know, whatever. No one cares. No one gives a shit. It's just me being a boomer yelling at the clouds, like always. But E3, RIP, see you later, scumbag. Packwatch, RIP. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Someone edited my cigar, me smoking my cigar of E3. E3's downfall. Skies of Arcadia apparently up for remastered treatment. This is really cool. This is super cool. Xbox Era has mentioned on a recent video that the next classic IP from Sega to be getting the full remaster treatment will be the acclaimed action RPG Skies of Arcadia, was launched on the Sega Dreamcast and the Nintendo GameCube in 2000. Sega themselves have not commented on the rumor or provided any indication they are working on the project. However, it should be noted that the company has said a number of times they are looking to revitalize some of their extensive IPs from the classic retro vault. People have been wanting this forever. People have been wanting Skies of Arcadia to be remade or remastered forever. And if this is true, that's fantastic, and I will 100% play it. I will buy it and play it. Ubisoft announces Ubisoft Forward event live in LA in June. Like the same week as E3. They're like, yeah, we're not going to be at E3. And guess what, bitch? Guess what, dumbass bitch? We're going to be in LA still. And guess what else? We're doing our own live event, you hoe-ass motherfucker. Ubisoft had to come out to LA. This is a French company, okay? I don't know, they might have an office in LA or something, but this is a French fucking company. They're doing a live event in LA where E3 takes place on June 10th. June 12th at 10 a.m. Sorry. On Monday, June 12th, 10 a.m. It's got to be the same week as E3. There's no doubt, right? It's always like that. That's around the time of E3. I don't know the dates for E3. But that's got to be around the same time. Not only they had to fly out to where E3 is, not go to E3, and then host their own event. They really just slapped the shit out of E3 with that one. Bitch slapped them. Pimp slapped them. All right? Come on! Live from LA. Like, that's just ruthless. No one gives a fuck about Ubisoft, though, right? It's a funny move to do, and I like it, and I tip the beanie to the boys over there at Ubisoft for that one. I like my Pizza Hut cup. Everybody calls it a Pizza Hut cup. It is yeah, this is a classic Pizza Hut cup. I was gonna say it doesn't say Pizza Hut, but we know it's a Pizza Hut cup. Check my Insta. Okay, I got you, big dog. I just use Citra emulation for 3DS since I do not want my 3DS bricked. Well, I am going to find a 3DS out in the wild at some point, and I'm going to put lots of fun games on it. But yeah, no one cares about Ubisoft. It's like an 8 out of 10 company. At best. On average, it's like 7 out of 10. Here's the Kingdom Nintendo Switch OLED matchas. And this was so people like leaked this forever ago. This was the model that was leaked. And I said it was real back then because they had the packaging and everything. And people were like, are we getting a Tears of the Kingdom OLED? I can't believe it. I'm like, you think Nintendo is not going to release a special edition Switch for the new Zelda game? You think they're going to miss the opportunity to milk collectors just a little bit more? This thing is going to sell out 100% guaranteed immediately. Immediately. There's no way in hell Nintendo doesn't make absolute 100% profit off of this. They're coming out with a new Zelda game. Of course there's going to be a fucking new Switch. Are you kidding me? EDC claims Konami will... So that's not a surprise to anybody, right? Like, everybody knew that. This was the leaked pictures right here, actually. New Nintendo Switch SKU appears on GameStop systems ahead of today's Zelda reveal. EDC claims Konami will show off new Castlevania and Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake at E3 2023. Oh, so Konami's going to be there still? Konami's apparently still going to be at E3. Konami's going to show off some new games. They're going to be the only people in the whole fucking Staples Center or whatever. What's it called now? Crypto.com? I don't know what it's fucking called. By the way, Amazon still have the Zoltar OLED for sale. Better hurry and grab one if you want it. From Software should make his Castlevania game. People would love that. Cleva the Great. Are boneless wings actually wings? Review Bro made a video about that the other day. With a hacked 3DS, you can import hacked Mario Kart 7 and hacked Animal Crossing on Citra, but you need a hacked 3DS. Oh. Are boneless wings actually wings? Well, no, they're not actually wings, obviously. They're chicken tenders cut up, usually, right? So they're chicken breast. Usually chicken tenders are made from chicken breast, so they're actually chicken breast. They're not wings. They're not even close to wings. But what would happen if you took an actual chicken wing, a flat chicken wing, the flats, remove the bone? You know how you can sometimes just slide the meat off the bone and you got the whole piece there? What if you did that? Is that a boneless wing? What if you did that? What if you did that and refried it? You breaded it and refried it. That would be a boneless chicken wing. Because it would be the chicken wing and it would be boneless. Right? Am I wrong? Prove me wrong! Boneless wings are tendy, not real wings. For real YouTube chat, crazy. No cap. No cap. Metroid NES on 3DS, there is something you can do that you can sort of break your system. Really? Ubisoft game that you did. Last Ubisoft game I enjoyed was the Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, but that wasn't even that good. Okay, yeah, no, nothing other than that. I played a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege, but I didn't really care for it too much. Not wings, but still good. Oh yeah, I do. I love boneless wings. If you're depending on where you go, a lot of the times I'll pick boneless wings over traditional wings. But some places have dog shit boneless wings, and some places have dog shit traditional wings. It depends on where you go. Like, there's this place called Wing Basket in Nashville. Their boneless wings are garbage, but their traditional wings are fucking amazing. But if I'm going to Wingstop, I prefer their boneless wings over their traditional wings. I know they're not wings, but I just prefer it. It's just better. Hot dogs are sandwiches. Are they? I don't know. The sandwich it has to be layered. Like, you could, if you turn a hot dog sideways, it's a sandwich. I'll give you that. A worse than sanitized version of Metal Gear Solid 3, right? They're gonna update it for modern audiences. Ooh. Hot dogs are ground animal anuses. Not if you get all beef franks. You get all beef franks, ballpark franks. God damn it, Newhouse. Fuck. Boneless better than nasty Domino's wings, but good real wings are always the best. If you have a high quality traditional bone-in wing that's juicy and tender and tossed well in sauce. Sometimes when you get traditional wings, they toss them in sauce that's too watery, so the sauce kind of just slides off the wing. You need a thicker sauce for traditional wings because when you have a boneless wing, it absorbs the sauce better. The breading absorbs the sauce better. Obviously, you could have traditional wings that are breaded as well, but most traditional wings are not breaded, so the sauce kind of slides off of it. But if you use a thicker sauce, it holds better. I love wings. You know, I'm just saying. Boneless wings are superior to bone-in wings. I prefer them most of the time. What? It was super easy, but hacking at 3DS isn't. Really? It's not? Why is it not? I heard it was easy. How do you know they rent ground up ass because the package told you so? They aren't? Oh. Yes, because the package told me so. So a sandwich is a hot dog. No, it doesn't work both ways. There's a place called Chicken Heads with a Z, and they serve some fire wings. Chicken Heads? That's fucked. That's sick. Getting the games to work is easy on emulation, but getting the DLC and updates is sussy. Is it? Chicken is the best, though. I love hot wings so much. I haven't had them in a while. I was a supervisor at Chicken Plant. Come to me with all your chicken questions. How tall are chickens? That's my question. Prove it. So you work at a chicken plant, right? What do we do? What do you do with roosters? Do people eat roosters? Is that a thing? Like, I know chicken breast. I don't know what it is. Is a rooster just gamier? I don't know what the deal is with that. Tell me about that. Do we eat roosters? I don't know. Look, 3DS and Wii U eShops now closed. Psych. Just kidding, bitch. They're not. We saw that. Return to Castlevania. Blah blah beep boop boop beep boop boop. Ocarina of Time gets Unreal Engine 5.2 beta makeover. Ooh, I kind of want to see that. Series development began on Switch. So this is. Wait, what? I thought development began on Switch. Has been available on various platforms for over a year now. Blah blah blah. Oh, what is it? So, it just development started on Switch? Who cares? I don't give a fuck about that. Who gives a shit? What does this look like? Can we watch this? Oh, here we go. This is gonna look sick, nasty. Let's watch it. Let's watch it in full screen. Oh, T-pose! Oh, he wasn't T-posing. He was just falling down gracefully. Excuse me. Looks really good so far. Why is he bloody? What the fuck happened to him, dog? Is he alright? The fuck is going on? Did y'all watch the chicken? Yeah, did y'all watch that shit? Cause I've been eating that goddamn shit every fucking day. Oh, you have the demo? I was supposed to say dildo. The demo? Is it good? It looks awesome. It looks really fucking sick. It's just a faithful one-to-one remake, except with amazing graphics, I guess. I hope. Why does he look so sad? Jesus. Chill out, dog. I mean, there's a skeleton. I guess I might be sad, too. More scared, really. Hey! Oh, they didn't change the fucking annoying-ass Navi, huh? Son of a bitch. Don't use soap on chicken. It's bad. What? What do we do with roosters? What the fuck do we do with roosters? Can someone tell me? Link is sad. They use them to lay eggs. Yeah, but, like, then what? They just kill them? Is that what happens? Why don't we eat roosters? Do they suck? Are they not tasty? We eat like the female of everything, right? We eat cows, but we don't eat bulls. We eat chickens, but we don't eat roosters. Why is that? That's sexist and misogynistic. Just kidding. Oh man, this looks awesome. This looks really fucking sick. I want to see something scary though. The flickering is weird though. There's a lot of weird flickering going on. I don't know. Like kind of a. Oh wow, that's sick. Let's go. Same exact text box, it looks like. Literally, it's just the graphics were redone. So that's really sick. I like that a lot. And slash it with your Kokiri sword. Ooh, slash it, buddy. We know what's happening. Will you just get it? Achoo! Man, this looks fucking awesome. This is our actions that are going on right here. That angle is harsh. Oh, now he looks angry. Does his facial expression change? Because he did look angry. He didn't look scared. Scared there. I like the lighting's. Something's wrong with the lighting. There's a lot of flickering and it looks a little too dark. You see that? Like, tons of flickering going on. But it looks really good. Looks really great. Dude, have you guys ever seen this guy who's making Mario 64 too? I don't know, Kaise Immunar, some weird name. He is amazing. He is amazing. What was his name? I gotta look this up. Kaise, I don't know. Fucking here it is. I think this is it right here. This guy's so good. We have to watch this. Emmanuar. Look at this. Look at this shit he does over here. Look at this level.
And how there's so many more gonna look awful.
Look at these.
That's the reason most
he made all
Nintendo 64
this.
games either
And it runs on a Nintendo 64. It runs on a Nintendo 64 cartridge.
They have to really tanked the graphical quality.
And he just like he re-optimized like the whole code in the game and everything, and it runs way smoother than the original Mario 64.
The tree I'm on
he just
right
did
now
all this
is
sick
the
shit.
tree.
It's amazing. This guy's amazing.
And it is mainly a city for the birds.
However,
However,
that's how you
there are a
were
bunch
rolling.
of piranhas around.
Skulltulas in the house.
Here.
There's a generic Unreal Engine bull. Oh, Mingo! Jesus!
This level features a lot of platforming, but in the bird
scared?
city and some of the other trees, you also get some cute character interactions.
And Michael
My favorite
Jackson's
being the
mask.
little baby Yoshi right here. Let me talk to him.
Watch, Mingo. You're
All
gonna
the
get.
feet
You're
use
gonna get in
worms,
trouble here in a
and
minute.
they're
You're gonna get in trouble.
pretty cute. It's nasty. I want apples. Apples.
I just didn't like the lighting. I liked how it looked. I thought it looked good.
The bird
See, we got
says,
Yoshi's in the game. This
"This
guy's
is a
making
really
an
ugly
entire
bird,
game.
but
He's
it
been
has
working on
fun
this for
and
years
trying
and
to
years
take
and
care of
years.
it. Kind of a funny, wholesome
He's
interaction.
amazing. This guy's amazing. I
Minus
highly
the graphical
recommend
bugs you just saw, but
following along with
it's
this
fun.
project. It's
On this
really
train
fucking
lives
cool.
a family of raccoons. They
Make
have
all
a
these
huge
levels.
trash
It's very
here.
sick. This runs on an
And
actual
The
Nintendo
sign
64
once said
cartridge.
no dumping, but the raccoons decided,
Oh.
yes, dumping. They just love
Very
the trash.
neat. Is this the level with the? Look at. Well, we'll just look at.
I've read,
Look at some of this
optimized,
stuff. Look at these
and
fucking
bug-fixed
worlds.
the entire Mario 64 source code.
This is where he's talking
The
about
game
how
you see in
he
the background
fixed the
runs
entire
easy,
Mario
30
64
FPS on the real
source
Nintendo
code.
64 hardware. This is possible
2 million views.
because my new code renders the game up to
Look
6
at these levels and
in
shit.
the
He's
com.
chalking. It's like a lot of technical shit that
Removing
I don't
all
fucking
these
understand.
variable
whatever, but
reads and writes means the rembers has a bit more space.
This looks amazing.
20 seconds
Whenever this is
fast,
done,
full code.
we might
Has
have to
other
play this on
crazy
stream,
implications
honestly.
too.
We probably
Keep
will.
listening and you'll be
Looks
blown
so
away.
cool.
The next chapter might get your pants
It looks
dirty. Prepare
so cool. So go check his shit out if you haven't already. Remember the GTA remasters were remade in Unreal Engine, so not all remakes are on Unreal again. I thought they were made like a cell phone engine. I thought they were like the cell phone GTA games, but like they just up-res them or something like that. That's what I thought happened. I don't know. I can dox Mingo. Just give me the word. Mingo, you heard that, right? You see that, Mingo? Listen carefully. Listen carefully, Mingo. The way you conduct yourself moving forward will determine your fate. Okay? Be careful. Whew! Jesus. You should check out modded Mario Kart 7. Maybe we will. Years from now, modders are going to do insane shit with Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, they are. I think we're going to see all kinds of insane shit from Tears of the Kingdom just straight off the rip. Like, the first year, we're going to see, like, all kinds of crazy shit. Nobody has more of the same better than Nintendo. Funky Monster fusing Pokemon-like cassette beasts. Another Pokemon ripoff. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, god, dog shit. I hate when these Pokemon ripoffs go for this, like, DS aesthetic. They're like, I like Gen 5. Gen 5 was my favorite. Let's just do that. No! Wrong! I never did that, but I did something just as stupid. Hink Rogers on Apple's Tetris movie. Nope. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster pre-orders being charged. Launch date reveal. Not quite ready! Good smile expands, so it's not quite ready. How are these not quite ready? I don't understand. What was it? This was pretty expensive, wasn't it? This was like $100 or some shit. Am I wrong? I feel like wasn't the Pixel Master physical really expensive? But his payment was being processed on March 31st. Okay. I don't know. So if you bought that, maybe it's coming soon. I don't know. There was like a limited number of copies, right? Wasn't there like a limited number of copies? Congrats on 12.2K. Thanks, go boy. CTGP7 is what it's called. Okay, I'll look it up real quick. We'll look it up. We'll look it up. CTGP. Oh, there it is right there. Boop, 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 boop. Mario Kart. It's got Muda on the front. Mario Kart. Should I watch this 6 months ago? All special unlockable characters. Oh, what? Damn. That's cool. New custom tracks. Oh, we'll watch this. Big update. Warp Pipe Island. Damn. Dude, they're killing it over here. Straight up. Damn, that's nice. We got Neo Metropolis. That's cool. Frosty Heights. That's crazy. There's Sonic. Was he in the game, or is that a modded character? I don't remember Sonic being in there. All right. Modders do the coolest shit with video games. Super Nintendo track. Left side circuit. Oh, this guy definitely. Who is this? This guy was not in the game, right? I don't know who that is. Interstellar Laboratory? Looks like a Rainbow Road type of thing. Why is it so pixely, though? I guess because the 3DS screen on... That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. I like that. I don't give a fuck about yo bitch ass. Damn it! Damn! God damn! Still gotta play Chained Echoes. Yeah, I do. I know. This is awesome. I love Mario Kart. Dude, that was amazing. That was like so sick. It's a modern masterpiece. Okay, so Mingo, you left me no choice. Run the docks. Run the docks! You don't remember Sonic being in Mario Kart? Link and Villager are barely in. I get it. Okay, I get it. It's maybe it was in the 3DS version. I don't know. I didn't do the DL. Was there DLC? I don't even know. Okay? Damn it. Good Smile expands Undertale Nindoroid range with the human. Pre-orders now open. Great. If you like little collectibles, there you go. We got more Undertale stuff. Whoop-de-doo. Is Big Man's real name Ian? His real name's Ian. That's funny. Go for 30% off selective shmups in the Livewire Spring eShop sale. I don't really care for shmups. I do not like shmups or bullet hell shooters or any of that. It's like, ugh, it's not, I don't know. It's not what I want from a video game. It's just so much shit going on screen. It's an absolute overload of information, and it's not fun to take in for me. I don't know. I like video games usually to be somewhat relaxing. Somewhat. Obviously, I like action games and shooting games and stuff like that too. But for the most part, like, you know that. I remember when Nintendo added Joe Biden to Mario Kart DS Classic character. Recently got the bootleg Pyra Mithra figures. Bootleg Pyra Mithra figures? I guess they got ass and titties out like it's nothing, don't they? Super slick. Did you guys see that power figure from Chainsaw Man that I don't know who one of those companies released? They ripped off a cosplayer's power cosplay where her fucking thong is like up her fucking vagina, like her vagina is like eating her fucking thong. Have you guys seen this? It's pretty outrageous. But why would someone buy this? You have to be a one degenerate ass motherfucker to buy that damn shit. Like, whoo! Jesus. Ripper Slick, Akira style biking action with an equal measure of frustration. That sound. The music's good though. I like this extra little tagline. The music's good though. Yeah, that'll make me want to buy the game. You're like, the game sucks, but the music's good. Yeah, I'll just listen to the soundtrack on YouTube, stupid. Gorgeous new Tesla Grad 2. Let's see, Metrovania. Wow, what a surprise. This is gorgeous. This is what we're calling. What they say, gorgeous? They called it. I didn't see. Yeah, this is not what I would consider gorgeous. That looks like a Flash game. But go off, Queen. What did they call it? Yeah, gorgeous. Okay. Wow. It looks like the Mario movie Blu-ray Steelbook release date leaked. Oh no! The Mario movie Blu-ray Steelbook date leaked. What a tragedy! All right, we doxed him. Oh! His address is 232 Alton Drive. Oh my god! Can't believe it. Like when they made a Tifa and a Jacko pose. I would show you guys this thing, but I don't know if no, I'm not gonna show it. I don't know if we'll get in trouble for looking at it. She's not naked, but damn near. Bones Cafe is an Overcooked inspired co-op romp to die for. You know how YouTube is these days. Every single video or live stream I upload is demonetized. I have to manually request a review for every single one. Every single thing I upload. Doesn't matter. Is immediately demonetized, and I have to request a manual review, and manual reviews used to take only like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes and they were done because it wasn't actually a manual review. But now manual reviews take like a week. I will submit a manual review, it'll take like 5 to 7 days, and by then all of the views are already gone, like it's gone. So it's like, I don't know, fucking, like, what do you want me to do, YouTube? I hate you. Come on, dog. Limited Run teases one last physical release for Nintendo 3DS. Well, they didn't blur that part out. They only blurred this one. I can see what that says. What is going on? Is this the game? Or is this just here to be funny? It says limited run on the box. Did they, I don't understand what just happened right now. What am I looking at? It says Coco Polo Anniversary Collection. But then this is right here? I mean, it has the same kind of color palette, I guess. It's blurred. I don't know. Okay. We have one last series to give you. More news to come. Why is this blurred out? I gotta go to... You gotta go see what's going on over here. Is it not that game? Why are they showing it off? Name of your company's limited games. You're talking about preservation. Oh no. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it's not that game, I guess. People are speculating it's going to be... Those are almost right. Please tell me later just trolled us and there's time for Friday Monsters. What the hell is that? Guru Men 3D! Look at the 3DS and its fucking homes, like the themes. The themes and the folder. Look at the Pikachu folders. You can see little Pikachu folders over here? The 3DS was a fucking gem. The Switch's UI is so dog shit compared to the 3DS. Look how fun and inviting this is. This would make me want to just open my console just to look at it. Like, this is fucking awesome. What the hell, man? What happened? Who's in charge of the UI over at Nintendo for the Switch? Like, who's the department that's, like, overseeing that? Because fire them. I don't know what's... Obviously, someone's saying, don't make really cool UI. Don't make cool folders. Don't make cool themes they can buy for, like, $1. Don't do that, alright? Just don't do it. I don't know why, but whatever. Pokemon Bank is now free to use on Nintendo 3DS. Poke Transporter issues resolved. Woo! Everybody, woo! Yeah! Alright, let's go! They're gonna make a Mario movie game because of the Mario movie? I hope so. It'd be hilarious. They should make a Mario movie game, but let, I don't know, Ubisoft or somebody make it. And it'd just be dog shit. That'd be hilarious. Guru Men is legit. Never played it, but I like the name. Many consoles let you use any image as a wallpaper. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Nintendo Switch is Nintendo without the charm. Once Iwata died, it's... That is true. I feel like once Iwata died, all the charm has left Nintendo in terms of, like, cute, fun, aesthetic things like that, like the folders and things like that on 3DS. Maybe Iwata was a big proponent for that type of stuff, and new Nintendo was like, that is not necessary. We do not need that, all right? We do not need to put time and investments into making folders for their video games, all right? Or making a cute theme, a cute little Mario theme for their thing. It's black or white, you pick. That's what the theme section of your Switch says. Black or white, you pick. Whoop-de-doo. New Zelda mechanic looks really cool. Just worried the map won't have much new stuff. I'm not too worried about it. I think it's gonna be fun and, you know, whatever. It went downhill after Nintendo's American I don't know what you would call that. Nintendo's American representation went down after Reggie left, because literally all Nintendo of America does now is say, this game is coming out. This game is coming out. This game is coming out. We're making DLC for this game. This game is coming out. Reggie used to have fun little wacky stuff to say and do. Bowser tried it at first, and then he gave up really quick because he couldn't capture the magic that Reggie had. But whatever, who really cares, right? Nintendo of Japan has always been in charge of everything, and Nintendo of America has always just been the lapdog of Nintendo Japan, spouting off what they say. But at least Reggie gave it a little bit of flair and a little bit of fun, and it was entertaining when he talked about it and did things with it. Nintendo Switch is poo-poo. Look at Pokemon games. Iwata was always the executive producer, and on Gold and Silver, he coded all of Kanto in himself. Didn't he do like some crazy overnight shit for Pokemon Gold and Silver? No folders, no peace. No folders, no peace. Well, too late for that now, because we're about to get the next Nintendo console probably next year. So we're gonna, I don't know, what do you want me to do? Purchase is no longer possible. Nintendo Badge, Arcade, 3DS services, blah, 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 blah. Let's go see what's going on. We're not even going to look at the Nintendo Switch. We'll scroll. We'll scroll the Nintendo Switch Reddit. Sometimes there's good stuff on here. Nintendo 64 controllers are in stock on the Nintendo Store. Go, go! Go, go, everybody, go, go. New type of enemy construct in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Spoiler. Let's see it. Whatever. Who cares? I don't give a shit. Great. It looks like just a mess of bullshit. Fantastic. I'll fight it. I'll fight it. There's a weirdly high effort port. Devil May Cry 3 on Switch is a weirdly high effort port. Haven't played it. Couldn't say. These are map locations. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom early map comparison. Okay, so we can look at a little map comparison here from IGN. 2 minutes. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we're working with here. Current location. My ass. Breath of the Wild and... just try a few different methods. Okay, well, are we gonna get a... Is that really the same place? Is it? How do you know that's... I can't tell. I can't tell at all. That's like a really bad vantage point or something, I guess. Okay, that's definitely the same place for sure. Like the exact same spot. There's no rock there this time. Whoa. Oh god, you gotta do a little power. Okay. Well, this video sucks. Thought it'd be cooler than that. Thought it'd be fucking cooler than that, man. Come on. Freaking sucks, man. Oh, dude. Oh, look at that thumbnail, dude. I bought every Nintendo console, bro. Look, got a Kirby console, bro. Can you believe I bought it? Kim made me buy it. Oh, no. No, guys, no. Fucking God. Beat Outlast at 3DS. Did it? How so? Steam Deck is goated. Switch is goated. Oh. New president raised price of a game even though it was listed 60 Iwata during Wii U, lowered his own salary to keep paying his employees well. Steam Deck is goated. Nintendo has dev decline, but I still like Switch. Steam Deck, yeah, because it sales so much. I don't think the Steam Deck really does sell so much. I don't think they've broke 2 million sales. I don't know if they're even close. I don't know. Are they? I have no idea. I guess it's a lot for what it is, a niche thingy. Different Nintendo controller, rumbler motor sizes. Oh god. Oh god. Look at this bullshit indie game. Pirate Outlaws. God, this looks so boring.
If you're aiming,
God, it's so boring.
that is relatively straightforward once you figure it out. Rain.
Oh! The Zelda Switch Pro controller looks stupid. I don't like it. What is this? What the fuck is this? An RPG dating sim? What the hell is going on here? Why do they look so... We're missing a lot of frames here. I don't know. I don't... That looks terrible as well. I don't know what the fuck's happening right there. Bell Boomerang! More indie shit. Looks like a Kirby type of thing. Definitely a Game Boy inspired game. Wow. Right. So we are WayForward, publisher of Lunark. AMA! I like WayForward. WayForward's a good developer. The rest of it's just about Zelda shit. Let's just go over and see what's going on in the wider world of video games. Last of Us Part 1 has mostly negative reviews on Steam for being a bad PC port. Yeah, it's fucking hell. Have you guys seen this shit? Let's check out all these wacky Logitech G Cloud accessories. Indie Pixel shit. Let's go! Watch some John Hancock videos. No, not today. Please do a beat 'em ups YouTube dude parody. I know, I really would love to do it. I want to do a beat 'em ups parody. I have to get a bunch of Switch accessories and make a stupid little thumbnail like that, just going, yeah, oh no guys, look, I bought a Joy-Con, bro. It's looking so wacky and weird. Who would buy this? Kim, you bastard. She bought me a weird little Switch controller, you fucking cunt. Look at that. Alright. Check it out. I'm very kid-friendly and fun. Nintendo lifestyle. Alright. I'm depressed, though. I'm fucking depressed, mate. That was rude. Alright, anyways. You can play pretty much almost every past console. Yeah, you can, I know. Woo! Nintendo consoles are always gonna sell more than anything else, but the Steam Deck is litty! Yeah. The Game Gear... Well, the Game Gear sucked. I could see... I mean, the Game Gear sucked, right? what, 6 AA batteries for like an hour of gameplay or something like that. Like, so fuck. He will never do parodies again. He only does what's popular, which is his TikToks and streams are easy to do and don't require much effort. Bubby downhill. Mingo is my biggest supporter. Mingo is just always he's there for you. No matter what, Mingo's there for you. I will do videos again. And you know what would be great? If I can make enough money off of YouTube and all this other shit so I don't have to go do fucking eBay work, and then I can make videos for you easy peasy. Motherfucker. Steam Deck is mid and switch to best console server. Playdate. Ugh! I think you gotta fucking wind up that little yellow thing. I don't want to play that. I want nothing to do with that. Oh, my 11-year-old fan dying of cancer sent me his Nintendo Switch. How cool! Anyways, Kim's being a cunt again, bro. I know I really do want to make that video. I want to make videos. I actually do want to make videos. But I mean, like you said, Mingo, everything else is working very well. I've made more money in March by far than I've ever made on YouTube. Like in YouTube alone, I've made more money than I've ever made on YouTube before. After years and years and years of doing this stuff, why would I not keep continuing doing something that's working? You know what I mean? People love the shorts. I have a ton of shorts only fans, obviously. Shorts only fans. People that only come to the channel to watch the skateboarding shorts, which is absolutely fine with me. I don't really care. I'm doing these live streams like every night that I can with you guys, and I love hanging out with you guys. It's my favorite thing to do is live stream, no joke. I like making the shorts and all that other stuff, TikTok and all that everything. But I mean, I'm making pretty good money with all that right now, like decent money, way better than I've ever made. I mean, on YouTube, this month I've made like $500 or something like that, but that's because one short did really, really well. I have one short that has like 7 million views. So that, most of that came from that, but like, I have other shorts that are doing 100,000 plus views, you know, whatever. TikToks, you know, I got one that I made last week, got 2 million views, whatever. I mean, TikTok, I've been making like, I made like $300 this month on TikTok and everything. So it's like, the more I do that, the bigger I get, the more content you guys can get, because I won't have to fucking go do eBay work in the morning. I won't have to wake up at fucking goddamn 6:30 in the morning and go hunt for treasures and list them. That takes up like over half of my time is doing eBay work. Don't quit eBay work. You'll lose your relatability and you won't have stories to tell for us. I'll have stories to tell for you because I go on lots of adventures with my friends all the time. Trust me, I'll have stories to tell you guys. The news is early. We are early for the news. The reason why I'm so early for the news tonight is because I want to play Resident Evil afterwards. And if I would have started the news at 7 o'clock, then I probably would have went on too late to play Resident Evil. And I really want to play Resident Evil because it's really fun to play. And it's fun hanging out with you guys when I play Resident Evil. People love your shorts, then why don't you open an OnlyFans? Because they only want to watch my shorts. You know. I never guessed the one wacky secret Joy-Con feature, IR sensor. She left me. Now that's a good fucking title. Here's how short form videos get clicks. They do. They do. Is eBay worth selling on? Absolutely. Absolutely it's worth selling on. I got a dip. See you later, not fatigue. I've been selling on eBay since 2010. Coming up on, I think, when did I start? Actually, it might be 13 years now. I think I started around March in 2010. So it might be 13 years now. I'd have to check. I could check real quick, actually, for you guys on stream right now. How do I check this? I don't know. My eBay... Where do I go? My eBay... No, how do I go to my thing? Here, I think I just click on this, maybe. God, get out of here! Get out of here! Items sold, followers... Let me see if I can see. Oh, 99% positive feedback. Well, it's supposed to tell me when... If I click on the feedback. Where can I look at this? I have 20,000 items sold. Hey, back to Studios, thanks for the bits.
I got more wacky Switch accessories, but they make me feel so depressed, bro.
Kim, I got more wacky Switch accessories, but I'm feeling really depressed, bro. I don't know if I can make a video today, bro. But they are wacky, so maybe I should. Whoo! 20k, yeah, I have 20,000 items sold. How do I look at about? Here we go, it's probably an about. 2010, oh, January 14th, 2010 is when I opened my store. I originally opened this to sell college textbooks. I had college textbooks that I didn't need anymore. and I was like, oh, I'll sell them on eBay because you can make more money than selling them back to the bookstore. Selling them back to the bookstore, they're gonna give you like, I don't know, a tenth maybe of what they're worth. On eBay, you could sell them for. I went to school for business, so I was kind of like, well, I don't want to get fucked here. So you could sell them for like, you know, 80% the price, 90, 70%, whatever, if they're relevant textbooks, which they were. I sold them immediately after the semester ended. You know, whatever. When you go thrifting, do you carry a bag of batteries on to test electronics? No, I don't. I have a bunch of batteries right here on the floor next to me. I just test them when I get home. And most of the time, you can just take a look at the battery terminals and everything like that. And we have to buy something to leave a negative review. Most of the time, if the battery terminal looks good and there is not any loose parts inside or anything, I'd say 90% of the time, if not more, an item works fine. But sometimes it won't work. But even if the battery terminals have a little bit of battery acid, I have this right here that I use. It is Battery Tinder, Battery Terminal Cleaner and Acid Neutralizer. I use this to clean battery terminals and it works amazing. This and Q-tips work very well to clean battery terminals. I have all kinds of shit next to me that I use for my eBay store. Cleaning stuff. I got my Goo Gone. I got some Goo Gone to clean gunk off of stuff. I got some isopropyl alcohol, 91%. 91%. I got my Brasso right here. Brasso, boom. This cleans video game contacts very well. And I got all kinds. I got a whole box of Q-tips. Got some Q-tips to clean lots of things with. A million of these. Got a million of these markers over here. How many of these king-size Sharpie markers? I just got all kinds of shit for eBay over here. Batteries and shit, everything. I got 3DS charger, GBA charger over there, all kinds of shit. I love selling on eBay. I like it a lot. It's good. I would not quit selling on eBay until I was making, I don't know. If I was making like 4K a month off of my online content, then I would take a break from eBay at the very least. But the thing about eBay is you can always go back to it immediately because I'm my own boss. I have an eBay store. If I don't sell on it for years, it's not going to disappear. It's not going to just go away. I could just list something and immediately I'm back in business. That's it. And I have a whole closet full of shit. I have like 200 something listings right now. So, you know, whatever. I found a few video game soundtrack vinyls in a closet the other day that I had completely forgotten about. They're all worth hundreds now, so I got to get going on eBay. It's easy peasy to get going on eBay nowadays. When I first started on eBay, it was a lot harder. My only salt on eBay was a seller ignoring an offer over declining it. Understandable thing, but I just bought from someone else as a result of that. Well, see, the thing about that is I get offers on shit all the fucking time. I don't have offers enabled on my listings. My listings do not have offers enabled, which means you have to message me and like specifically say, will you take $50 for this thing you have listed for 60 or 70 or whatever the case is? And then I have to reply with an offer if I want to accept that, which I do sometimes. But most of the time people lowball me. I'll have something listed for 70 and they'll be like, will you take 40 or will you take 30? And I'm just not going to reply to that. I don't reply. I get those messages all the time. And that might be what happened. I don't know if you lowballed them, but that could be the case. And some people just don't accept offers. So, I don't know. If they were accepting offers and they didn't do anything, then that's kind of weird. I remember the trick bunny told us where you buy something, claim it, never can. Oh, don't. Oh. Offers being auto turned on is so annoying. Do you do repairs? I used to. I go looking for cameras and they all have different battery types they take. Always obviously they work or not from just looking. Well, the thing about cameras is I've been selling, like, you're talking about photo cameras and video cameras, I'm assuming, right? Maybe have a console camera will buy them. I have rarely ever had a problem with specifically photo cameras. Older photo cameras are pretty hard to break. I will sell 100 of those, and out of the 100, maybe 5 won't work. And it's just like, that's it. Video cameras is a different situation. Those are a lot easier to break. Video cameras, depending on what type it is, mini DV or VHS-C or anything like that, I'd say if you can't test it and it looks to be in great condition, it looks to be great overall condition, say there's like a 70% chance that it'll work, from my experience. Because they get thrown around a lot in thrift stores and things like that. $10 and you get a free STD. That's not bad. I used to repair. I used to repair video games, kind of like Pokemon games. I would replace the batteries and shit. I used to have a whole thing of like the batteries, and I had a soldering iron, and I would solder on a new battery and shit like that. But that just got to be too tedious, and I was like, I'm just gonna sell it as the battery's dead. It's like so much extra work to change the battery for like not that much more money, not worth my time at least. So I stopped doing that. I would do random shit like that, but I don't do that anymore. I look for 35mm film cameras, so they are pretty old. Yeah, video stuff have more electronics and moving parts. Yeah, it's a lot can go wrong in a video camera. But if it looks to be like really good condition and you're not seeing any obvious flaws and you're not hearing anything moving inside, it's still a good chance it might be broken, but I'd say like 70% chance it's good. But if it looks a little dinged up, your chances are shot. Happy console gamers here? What? Who said that? Who the fuck said that? I still buy lowest price by shipping, but I try offers sometimes. Yeah, I always do that too. That's why I always buy. You repair games, you could apply for T. I could apply. Dude, I do a lot better job than DK Oldies now. Whenever I get a Wii or anything like that, I clean it thoroughly. I clean that shit thoroughly. I don't open it up, but I clean the outside thoroughly. They don't even do that. But yeah, back in the day, I have the bits and shit to open up the games over here. Where is it? Here we go. This is the Game Boy game bit right here. I used to open up all the Game Boy games and replace the batteries and clean off the brass connectors with Brasso, and I would make them look nice. Get the goopy stuff off there with Goo Gone. Everything. I would do a good job, but it was too much work, and I just gave up. I don't want to do that anymore. Risky Survivors or One Piece Odyssey. Is One Piece Odyssey good? It looks awesome. Ever burn yourself with a soldering iron? No, I haven't actually, but I burned myself with melted plastic. I have a little scar on my hand. I was melting a straw, and it melted onto my finger when I was like 12 or 13, and I have a little circular scar on one of my fingers. Where is that damn shit? Oh wait, there it is, right there. You can't see it on camera, but it's right here. I have a little. Can't even see it at all. Maybe you can see it. There's a little circle right there, and that was from a straw melting on my finger. But yeah, I never hurt myself with a soldering iron. DK Holding Scam organization created by GameStop to make GameStop look better. There's only certain models of video cameras that are worth anything. The pro models are ones capable of analog to digital conversion. Capture cameras. Yeah, capture cameras are always worth a decent little bit. But you would be surprised at some of the mini DV camera prices, and even some of like the little shitty like flip video type of cameras from like the mid 2000s. Some of those will still be worth like 30-40 bucks. Sweet life. What is CEI? What? Also, if you get Sony Cyber Shots that are relative, I sold a Sony Cyber Shot for like 180 bucks recently. It was a newer one. It was like 21 megapixels, and it also did 1080, maybe even 4K video. I don't know. I found that at a thrift store for less than $1. So that was a really great flip there. Random cyber shots and random flip cameras and shit will be like worth a decent little bit, like 30-40 bucks, like I said. But anyways, we haven't been talking about the news for a minute. We're gonna end the news. We're ending the news now. News is over. I'm gonna get out of here for a minute and go get a beverage and piss, and we'll be back with some I was saying Doom. Resident Evil 4. Why did I say Doom? Do I need a controller for it? The newest what? You guys, some of the Hotel Mario and Zelda one again often show in yeah. Can you play the newest one? Do I need a controller for it? Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, any game, Zelda game minus CDIs. Oh, okay, sorry. Anyways, we're gonna play. Well, the small DV cameras are all capable of transferring tape to computers, so that's probably why. Anyways, like I said, we are gonna be back here in just a minute with Resident Evil 4. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, everybody. If you're joining me for that, that's great. If not, well,